Morning, guys. I just stopped right here to turn around and talk to you today about one of Kenyan's biggest secrets. What that is interval training. What is interval training? Interval training is when you have a burst, either short, medium, or long run with a rest period in between. For example, you see sprinters them doing 50 meters and they rest for a period. Middle distance runners, they'll do probably 200s to 400s with a short period of rest in between. And long distance runners, we do anywhere from 800 to 3,000 meters with short recovery in between. Let's talk about some of the benefits of interval running. What does it do to the body? Well, it improves cardiovascular endurance. With all the hard bursts and short recovery, the body tends to respond by working the heart and lungs hard and overall improving efficiency throughout the body. For Kenyans, what they normally do they warm up, do their stretches. But when it comes to their workout, the workout is very intense with short recovery. So if they're doing a 3,000 meter, 5,000 meter workout, I learned when I came here that you need to do short recovery in order to run faster times. And that's what benefits from interval running. Everyone does it, from sprinters to middle distance runners and long distance runners. Interval training is also good for enhancing speed and performance by pushing the body to its absolute limit. So it forces the body to produce fast twitch muscles and also helps with your agility. And what that is when you see Eliud Kipchoge running, you see how smooth and light he looks. Or when you see Jacob Kiplimo running and he looks like he's not running fast at all. Yeah, that's the benefit of doing interval training. But they do interval training much different than what we do in the Bahamas, or if we do it at all, because the Bahamas doesn't have any distant runners. But they do long reps with short recovery. For example, if they're doing 200 meters, yes, marathon runners them do 200 up to 5,000 also, but not a lot. They do the 200 meters, they'll take about 30 seconds rest. And if they do the 5,000 meters, they'll take about 3 to 4 minute rest. So that's why you can see them hold such a long pace at a long distance. So when you see them running a marathon, they run in about times that you will run in one rep. Say for a mile, you run 5 minutes, and they're doing that for 26 miles. Yeah, that's why they're running like that, because of interval running. Another benefit of interval training is burning fat. Let me tell you this, if you think it's hard to get rid of those love handles, do interval training twice a week, and I guarantee within 3 months those love handles we always trying to get rid of, they'll be gone. Why? Intervals tend to elevate the heart rate and boost the metabolism. So when the metabolism works, it starts burning a lot of fat. Even after you finish, probably a day or two, you're still burning fat because of the intervals. So interval helps the body to get lean, toned, strong, smooth, and you'll overall feel good when you do a nice intense interval training. Why do you think when you see a lot of Kenyan runners run and they take off their shirt, they got six-pack, their arms and legs are lean? It's because they do high intensity interval training. And if you do it, you will get the same results, but you got to do it at the beginning, middle, or advanced stage. Just don't get out your comfort zone. And my final thoughts about interval training is it gets you tough. It gets you tough for the prospect of running a race that you want to set a goal and you want to run fast and you want to win the race and do well. So anytime you see someone like Eliud Kipchoge, always put him as an example. He has a certain thing that he does that everyone knows he smiles when he's hurting. And that shows his resilience. That shows how tough he is. And he could push through the pain. And that's why he's been breaking so many world records for the past decade. So, guys, once you start doing interval training, your body's going to change drastically. You're going to get healthier. You're going to get fitter. You're going to lose them love handles. You're going to get those six packs you wanted to have all those years. And you're going to feel overall good. So whatever you do, just do it with positivity and make sure everything goes, accordingly. Don't try to push yourself too hard. Don't try to do what you see other people do, because maybe they're ahead of you. Maybe they're behind you. But just run your own race. And at the end of the day, you'll feel accomplished within yourself. All right, guys, until we meet again.